Holy crap. Okay, oh, look, I've got chipmunk cheeks. Okay, so just got out of the shower. A little late, cold, miserable, but I'm also claustrophobic, so every time I put the Eeyore hoodie on my head or a hat, I felt like just, I don't know, today, I struggle with claustrophobia to a degree in certain ways, but it's never been that big of a deal. It's usually really easily resolved, and it's just one thing, the sheets are tucked too tightly around my toes, and but right now I am struggling with claustrophobia and noise sensitivity and extreme nausea, more so than most. So I've got these little enzyme, my mom calls them suckies. They are, chewables or suckies or whatever. And I have this Nause Away, Nature's Apothecary Calming, Soothing, and Settling Formula Herbal Dietary Supplement that my mother has given me to try, and I don't know if it works yet because I've been too nauseous to take it today. I tried it the other day, but just one day is not enough for me to know if something is really, it has to be a startling, instant snap of the fingers, thing in order for me to be oh. So I tend to give things a trial run and check out the pattern, and the door is about to close, and I'm totally fine with the noise levels, even though I don't feel fine and everything is... I want you to know I do have my seatbelt on. What I really wish is I had a 5-point harness. I really think that ought to be a thing in all vehicles, front, back, everywhere you sit, that there's a 5-point harness. And, holy crap. Okay, so today is my appointment day of the week. I usually have 2. Thank heavens last week and this week I've only had 1. I thought I was doing well. I slept fairly decently. Yesterday was a super cathartic day, so I got a lot of crying out of the way. And it opened me up and a lot more capacity to feel the gratitude of God and to see the tight-knit way that He links us all together. It's hard to see all the time. It's hard to see a huge chunk of the time, actually, depending on what people are going through and whatever else. But when you're really paying attention and seeking out that I hope that most people by now have discovered that we're going to see what we look at, right? That we're going to discover what we're looking for, and that's not always the case. Sometimes we discover things we never anticipated, and when we go over this driveway thing, a horrible noise may ensue, so I'm gonna just... Oh, Mother, you are getting better and better and better at this. She's got skills. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this in my mouth and hope that, and I'm just sharing this. I don't know if I'll actually post it or not. It says a dropper full. Ugh. Oh, that's gross. That's rude. That's unpleasant. Look at those girls. Oh. Oh, but it's a beautiful day. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, whew.
It's recycling day. And I bet you he didn't put it out again. Well, too bad.
Oh! Whoo! Woo! I don't remember it tasting that bad the other day.
Your taste buds are awake today.
My taste buds are awake today. My taste buds are almost always awake, but... Well, it's not like the recycling is so full that we're not going to be able to recycle more.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Oh boy, she's not a safe driver in the first place. unnerving.
My driving is.
Ah! She just ran into trees on the side of the wall. Like, I mean, it's a miracle that no one has ever.
Hey, any chance you can put my recycling out for me?
Ah!
Is it down by your apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's
Month
awesome.
Already.
Small world.
That's the.
For a moment, I thought you were doing that inappropriate thing that you do where you just ask random strangers for things that they
I
feel
know,
uncomfortable with. But then her response reassured me.
Yeah.
She does, in fact, know who you are and where your recycling is. So thank you, random lady who's going to put our recycling out.
She's
That's
the one
freaking
whose
awesome.
daughter-in-law died 2 weeks after she had her baby.
Oh,
About a month or two ago.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that on the, I don't know if,
No, I heard that at church.
no, not you, Mother. I'm
Oh.
recording. I don't know if you even
Oh.
realized that, but she doesn't know the difference between when I just talk to myself and I'm recording. I don't know. That's very sad about her daughter-in-law, though. She died 2 weeks after having her baby. It's just so sad. Death is really difficult. I don't know. So many words come to mind. Okay, so I'm recording and possibly going to share this because I just I'm extra stressed. I thought that I could manage a shower this morning, and because I did not manage one yesterday, and I'm going out in public, and it's nice to be clean. It's nice to be clean anyway, but it's particularly nice to be clean when you're interacting with other people. And but then I ended up, like, the lighting was really I hate the fluorescent, you know, the crappy, awful, or ink, you know, I don't even know. It's the awful lighting, okay? It's the lighting that, which is actually sad because the owners of the home, they put in what they considered nice lighting, and to a lot of people that is nice lighting, but to sensitive people who prefer natural light and whatever, it's on occasion, I have more occasions than most. On occasion, it is incredibly challenging for highly sensitive people. And anyway, this morning it was, so I like knocked on the door to try to get my mom's attention to see if she could turn it off for me. I ended up getting out and taking care of it myself, hollering at her once to see if she could hear me. Hollering for her. Very different, hollering at, hollering for. Anyway,
Yep.
I ended up, you know, and it was literally like a 30-second to 90-second experience of, you know, but the light was like so, and I usually remember to ask her for all the help that I need before, you know, she leaves me alone, which, thank heavens, I'm able to be left alone. It's a lot easier for me when I'm in a very small shower space that has, you know, I'm enclosed now. I don't like too much room. And the noise from the water hitting the shower curtain is really challenging. And I don't know if it's just this particular stream of water and the way that it, you know, because every shower head is different, or if it's always been that way and I've never noticed it as much as now. Like loud freaking car. Think you're so cool, and you just like get in my brain, and just kind of what whining does to me too. And so I just didn't want to be alone in the car while my mom went to get some more stuff. I'm feeling stressed. It took so long after getting out of the shower to be able to calm. I mean, I was like dry heaving nausea, like it was really bad. I was struggling with like claustrophobia and trying to breathe. I was really shaky. I am very concerned about being out and about today, but it's kind of essential for my mental health and well-being to have individual therapy and group therapy, and I'm grateful that I'm able to go and have one right after the other. It's difficult for me, but I have like an ice pack that is like supposed to be an 8-hour ice pack, but it's really only about a 5-hour ice pack, but it works well enough. And I can, you know, put it on 20 minutes, take it off, put it on 20 minutes. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Bodily function. When are we gonna stop shaming people for bodily functions that are not within their control? Oh, that's an interesting idea. You know, people could start memes and crap about that. Like, don't give people guilt trips when they belch or fart. Okay, I wish I were so healthy as this cute little girl walking down the street and with her earphones in. Okay. So basically I'm just babbling and rambling because I need to get a measure of stress out of my system before I get to the building because see, and I talk to my mom or whatever. It's hard for me to be in the car. It's sending painful shocks and reverberations up through my whole systems. Like, you know, this isn't just, I used to be, do you know what I mean? But it's like my whole, and then the area around my back that has been injured is, if it gets too, you know, shocked and reverberated and messed with, then it causes me more pain and shoots spasms of pain throughout my body. And so I do everything that I can. Like, I have a pillow behind me, and I have the ice pack that I definitely use while driving as much as possible because it makes all the difference in the world. I didn't feel like doing the rose-colored glasses today because I feel, I don't even know how to describe, it doesn't matter, I don't know why, I'm trying to think of things to say till I can get my diaphragm muscles relaxed enough to breathe deeply. You know, in the hospital, they're so funny. They're like, stop hyperventilating. If you wouldn't hyperventilate, you know, and they just like act sometimes. Okay, sometimes they act as if I'm just having a panic attack, which is ridiculous. And I keep trying to explain to them. I know the distinction between a panic attack and something else, but enough times to be horrible for me. The hospitals have tried to convince me that I've just had a panic attack, or I'm just having a panic attack, and if I would just calm down and stop hyperventilating, then everything would be fine. Well, what they never listened long enough to discover, it's not here yet, Mom. You're going too soon. Mom? Mom?
Stupid lanes.
I suppose are the stupid lanes.
So this is
It's after the light, right here where that car just went. Get into the, yes. Good job. You're amazing. You're wonderful. I'm teaching her how to use the middle, you know,
even when
in between the yellow lines. Even when they're solid lines. She has a very hard time with that. I know. Things have shifted to some degree.
Somebody messed up.
Somebody messed up! That's happening a lot these days.
There's to it.
Okay, so we're like pretty much right there. And my diaphragm is relaxing a little bit. I've been putting a lot of effort and concentration into soothing those muscles mentally, internally, so that then I can breathe more easily. But I still have, I mean, thank heavens the elevator is working now. Anyway, I'm gonna have a great day. Somehow, some way. You have a great day too. No matter what you're dealing with. Just, yeah, okay.